one specific thing we're doing is that Israel is currently working on an electric car infrastructure. That should be done by 2011. We hope to copy that, and we will work with them to get that done.
Yeah.
And we also just more environmental, like emission standards lowers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
This is a two-part question. By renewable energy sources, you mean nuclear energy, right?
That's one of them. We also talking about like not necessarily renewable, it's alternative. But we're talking like there's coal power in Yemen, and Saudi Arabia is like doing stuff to.
And there's methane as well, because there's a whole bunch of different types of.
And there's like nuclear, like in Israel, like doing electric power, and they're like Saudi Arabia is doing stuff to turn waste into. Saudi Arabia is doing stuff to turn waste into energy. Yes.
The second part of the question is like, aren't you aware that there's only a finite amount of nuclear sources in the world, and real renewable energy sources are like the solar power and wind power, so therefore wouldn't that be a better option than electric
Well,
power?
we agree, but we're just pursuing all alternatives that are not oil.
And also, I'd just like to piggyback on what he just said. Right now, we're all in a situation with the way that energy is in the world today. And we're looking at all avenues, because I think it would be bad for us just to focus on one aspect of the energy crisis. I consider it a crisis. So I think including nuclear energy is a necessity, being able to properly address this program, not just for now, but for the future.
So everything you're talking about with like alternative energy is I think
We're trying to build nuclear power plants and build coal plants. We're trying to work with Israel to get an electric car infrastructure established in the country by somewhere between 2015 and 2020. Emily.
Excuse me, editor-in-chief.
Okay, editor-in-chief Emily. Editor-in-chief Mo.
Anyway, did you say that you would be open to providing or negotiating with Iran regarding nuclear power because they've expressed interest in creating their own nuclear weapons? Would you be comfortable with giving them nuclear technology?
We are vehemently opposed to Iran getting nuclear weapons, but we are letting Russia.
Okay. And can you repeat that question again, please?
I believe you voiced support for nuclear technology, no? Throughout the Middle East. Would you also be in support of providing the same technology to Iran since they've suggested that they have nuclear weapons and do not wish to cease producing nuclear weapons?
All right. In response to your question, we said that we wanted to support Iran in using nuclear energy for peaceful services. Peaceful services, I guess you could say. But if you think about it, they haven't really acted out on making nuclear weapons. Think about it. In North Korea, they actually had nuclear weapons, and that's why they had to destroy one of their facilities recently, just like about a week ago. So this is just mainly talks. It's not necessarily they have the nuclear weapons right now. It's mainly for peaceful purposes. Yes.
Sorry. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Now, my question to you is that, my question to you is that, so the bill that Stephen is working on, it's working with Israel to fund these things, right? But this is taking out of like the treasury of Great Petronia to fund better energy sources in the Middle East. What incentives are there for Great Petronia to do such things?
First of all, I need a little bit more clarification on your question. But my second thing I want to say is that we weren't going to get funding, so that we wanted to use it as a model in the sense of because they've been so proactive in the whole energy crisis by being able to already have a car that will be fully they won't have to use any oil. So I think that is that what you heard or what did you hear?
To clarify my question,
Okay, sure.
that is Great Petronia going to help the Middle East get?
You want to help Great Petronians.
What?
We want to help people of the country of Petronia. We don't want to put all of our eggs in the Middle East. We want to help people here. But we said that we want to use Israel as a model in the sense of how proactive that they've been in this situation. So we're just looking at them. And that was just one example, because there's plenty of countries in the world that have also been very proactive in the energy crisis. question.